Today on Historia.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we delve into a dark chapter in history, the slave trade in Africa. This tragic period took place between the 15th and 19th centuries, and some millions of Africans forcibly taken to the Americas to work on plantations, a practice that profited mainly European powers. The slave trade was a complex and lucrative business. The journey from Africa to the New World could take slaves as long as 6 months, during which they were subjected to brutal abuse and inhumane treatment. Slaves were beaten, starved, and forced to work excessively to earn a meager living. The main players in the slave trade were European nations, particularly Portugal, Britain, France, and Spain. These countries established sophisticated networks of sea slave trade, using their fleets to abduct Africans from their homelands. The transatlantic slave trade was a brutal and inhumane part of history, perpetuating a cycle of exploitation, suffering, and loss. It broke the spirit of millions of Africans and left an indelible mark on the African continent, where communities were uprooted and forcibly relocated. Today, we remember and honor the memory of those who were lost, and we strive to end the slave trade, recognizing the harmful impact it had on people of all backgrounds. It is important to educate ourselves and future generations about this dark period in history, so that we may never repeat these atrocities. In conclusion, the slave trade was a heinous crime against humanity that took place over a long period, and involved the forcible removal of millions of Africans from their homelands to work on plantations in the Americas. It is important to learn from this history and work towards a future where such practices cannot be repeated.